In today's episode, Arryck asks, what tips do you have for a marketer who is switching from B2B to B2C marketing, focusing on moving a lot of product in-store and online? So fundamentally, B2B and B2C are the same thing, right? You're selling to human beings. The real question is, how complex is the sale? Now, a lot of B2B marketing is complex sales. Lots of decision makers, long buying cycles, emphasis on, very strongly on relationships. And there are B2C products that look just like that. Mortgages, car purchases, college educations, high risk transactions where someone's going to have a long time to wait. A lot of decision makers, a lot of consultation, a lot of checking reviews and things to make sure that they're making a good choice. Now, a lot of B2C marketing looks like transactional B2B, right? You go on to your favorite SaaS software provider where you can go on, just swipe your credit card, and you've got your software. You may not even interact with a human being. Just go, get up and go, right? A short buying cycle, low risk, low budget, and very fast. So there's no structural difference between B2B and B2C. What there is a difference is in the complexity of the sale and how complex your company's products and services are in terms of complexity of sale. So the first thing to do is find out how complex is the sale. Immediate question comes to mind is, how long is the buying cycle? From first touch, meaning awareness, all the way to purchase. How many days, weeks, months, years is the product? If it is years, you're going to have a buying process and marketing technology and all those things that looks just like B2B. There'll be an advanced CRM. There'll be sales agents nurturing people through the process, etc. If the product has a very short sales cycle, under 30 days, you're going to have things like e-commerce probably. You're going to have maybe distributors or resellers in the mix there somewhere. And you're going to apply the same strategies you do for any non-complex sale, where instead of creating a individual long-term relationship, you're probably going to be working with large audiences and working with segments, working with brand awareness overall, getting people to trust the brand, be loyal to the brand, building a large community around the brand, trying to make sure that people stay in touch, keep coming back, and building that recommendation engine, referral engine, I should say, where consumers who have a positive experience are going back and evangelizing and making sure that you are getting new business from satisfied customers. In B2B, or I should say in complex sales, that's very much on a one-to-one basis. In B2C, that's going to be, for transactional stuff, much more large scale. So focusing on things like review sites, product reviews, ratings. Depending on where you sell, there may be a built-in rating system. If you're selling your product on Amazon, for example, you'll be gathering up Amazon reviews, weeding out trolls and robots, etc. No matter which type of sale you are working with in terms of complexity, the number one thing you need to do when you make the switch from one company to a next is look at the overall buyer's journey: awareness, consideration, evaluation, purchase. And however granular your new company gets, I've seen some people with operations funnels that look 15 stages of funnel. Whatever the organization does, you're going to map out your key performance indicators, your funnel metrics from stage to stage in that funnel, and determine at what stage do you lose customers the most. Is it from website visitor to prospect? Is it from prospect to qualified lead? Is it from lead to sale? And again, regardless of whether it's simple or complex sale, you may have just an audience and go right into a credit card purchase, but there will still be stages at which that audience member is giving things like consideration and evaluation of the product. They may not do a whole lot of it, right? Almost no one will spend months researching a pack of chewing gum, But there will still be that moment of consideration when they they get at the supermarket counter, they look at it and go, they look at the price, they look at the packaging, and go, huh. And either they pick it up and buy it or not. Map out your operations funnel, and then start by fixing the least well-performing stage in the buyer's journey. As long as it's under marketing's control and it's not under sales, it's not a sales issue. If the company is that divided, then fix the least well-performing stage in marketing, the least performing stage that you are responsible for, and you will automatically create multipliers of growth everywhere else. So if you have awareness, consideration, evaluation, purchase, and the transition rate or the conversion rate from awareness to consideration is 10%, and consideration to evaluation is 2%, and evaluation of purchase is 15%. Fix that consideration to evaluation phase. If you take that from 2% to 3%, you're going to have 50% more sales downstream, right? Because you've increased that stage's conversion rate by 50%. A lot of people tend to focus on what they know best or what is easiest to fix. Fix the thing that's most broken, and you will see multipliers of performance down funnel. It's one of the easiest, simplest tactics I can recommend. Now, depending on what the problem is, fixing the underlying problem may not be so easy, but at least in terms of what's your first order of business. Your first order of business, and this is true even for if you're in your job right now and you've been there for, 15 years. Do that exercise. Map out your marketing operations funnel. Map out the stages from stage to stage and figure out, okay, where are things broken? Where have we fallen down the most, and what can we do to improve that? And if you can improve conversion rate from 1% to 2%, you've automatically doubled the performance of everything thereafter in the funnel, because you're sending twice as much traffic through that stage. It's like those little kids' sand toys where the sand's going from stage to stage, and a rock gets stuck in one of them and clogs it. You remove that clog, everything else from there on out flows. So that's the immediate tip. Again, regardless of it's B2C, B2B, simple or complex sale, map out your operations funnel, remove the clogs. That's it. Good question. If you have follow-up questions, leave them in the comments box below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and the newsletter. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Want help solving your company's data, analytics, and digital marketing problems? Visit trustinsights.ai today and let us know how we can help you.